Catch a 10 kilograms pike at Lotto Lake, for example. And that's exactly what I'm trying today, with bait fish. And let's keep going. Yeah, fishing with bait fish for pike actually isn't such a bad idea if the pike decides to bite. That's how it looks right now. 7 minutes at the spot, and it started off really well with an 8 kilograms pike, and that one took the bait. We'll check that out again in a second, caught on bleak. Void and Ashes had already ticked off his fish here a few days ago, and now you keep seeing, every now and then in Discord, more and more reports from this area. People are casting in here again and again, either directly here or just straight out into this area. So this whole section here seems to be working really well for pike fishing. And this part over here, that's a total classic spot. Back in the day, or actually years ago already, you could always fish this place really well with jerkbait. And yeah, I used to stand here with jerkbait for a while too, tried around a bit, but unfortunately none of them were 10 kilograms or heavier. So this here is kind of my last chance. My last attempt to finally wrap this up with a 10 kilograms pike. In the past few days, a couple trophies have also been caught right here at this very spot. So it really seems to be working quite well. Some were caught on white bait, others on bleak. So those are the two bait fish that seem to be working. I still have 3 white bait left here, so maybe I'll need to go looking for a spot to catch more white bait in a bit. And if I do find one, I'll just throw it into the video too, so you get that extra info about the white bait spot, so you can also catch the bait fish yourself directly. Yeah, and that would be ideal, right? Just pulling up the bait fish right here at the same spot makes everything a lot more practical. That means you can just hang out here nicely right around midday, which is when the pike activity tends to slow down anyway, and go for bait fish. Boom. Then during the morning hours, or in the evening, you fish for pike again. Super convenient. But yeah, you'll have to test around a bit to see which bait actually works here. So far, I've only caught 1 white bait. Let's take a quick look. I've just done a few minutes of testing. Bleak works, of course. Very classic. The usual way to catch bleak, on a fly, maybe even on some semolina porridge. Nice and simple. And you can use them really well here for pike fishing too. And the white bait, we want that in small sizes, of course. Doesn't need to be big at all. If you check the records, you always see the big ones listed as bait for this fish. But we don't need that. I'm currently testing with a simple combo, just a size 20 hook, a fly, and I've also got this new Sura worm on it. But I was kind of hoping for a white bait. And white bait can also be caught now and then with a single hackle fly, or the single hackle fly rig. That actually works quite nicely, too. Now I'll try putting on a caddisfly rig. Maybe that'll do the trick for white bait as well. Yeah, and then in the evening hours, I'll switch to 2 rods again and go back to bottom rods. Whoa, something's on there. Yup, bottom rods, and another bleak. And there's something bigger behind it. Nah. Yup, whoa, on a caddisfly. But I've got a pretty light setup here. Look at that. A big perch even. That's a surprise. Let's get that one back in. Like I said, in the evening hours, I'll switch back over to bait fish fishing. I've still got white bait on this one, and I'll leave it like that. I've cast out about 15 meters here, but I do vary it a bit, sometimes further, sometimes closer. I'm not using a line clip here, just testing what works best for the pike. And this whole thing with the bleak, that's working really well now, so I can restock my bleak nicely. Now we just need the right weight range, between 40 and 70 grams for bleak, and for white bait, between 40 and 80 grams. That works pretty well too with a size 20 hook, no need to go big. And then we've got our bait fish. Here are the bleak, got those right away. Very, very nice. And here comes the next one already. Yeah, this could go on for a while. So I can just sit here comfortably on my little island. I'll show it on the map in a second in case you don't know where it is. Here in this little corner, you do need to take the boat over and then just dock right here. You can drive up a little bit against the edge here and then right in this area. Just hop out and that's it. Come on. Do we get it? Nope, too late. All right, so now we're heading into the evening hours again. Around 5 p.m., I'll switch everything back over. Oh, still something nibbling? Still undecided. But we got it anyway. One more bleak. Very nice. Now we switch everything back to pike fishing. Yeah, bit of a test marathon today. I'll gladly take the stickleback too, why not? Might even get a little trophy from the smaller fish. If you're still missing some, that's not too bad either. And apart from that, now it's all about baitfish fishing again. Boom. Okay, that one didn't take, so let's take it off. On to the next rod with bleak. Oh, there's still whitebait on this one. All right, cast it out again. Then continue fishing here with bleak and see if something bites. Like I said earlier, it's been working really well for a bunch of players already. Just earlier I saw Eric, he caught 2 trophies here. So yeah, this spot still seems to have some potential. Maybe, just maybe, the 10-kilogram pike finally bites. Now that would be something. Just after midnight, something big finally hits. I'm curious. On whitebait, something takes the bait, and let's see if we can slowly reel it in. It couldn't really pull against the drag, but it's definitely putting up a good fight. Would be nice if it's something heavier than 10 kilograms. And of course, I hope it really is a pike, and not maybe a salmon or something. Those can definitely go for bait fish too. All right, let's see. Come on, these last few meters, you've got this, right? And is it a sturgeon? Don't do this to me. Dude, it's a big fat pike. Finally done with a nice trophy pike, 13 kilograms, beautiful. That's it. Task 7 completed. Very, very, very nice. Perfectly wrapped up. Off to the cash register, and I even got the matching rod as a reward. Awesome, I'll gladly take that too. That's what makes this fun. If this helped you, leave a like, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, it really helps me out, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, tight lines.